some Donegal supporters, just sum it up.
Absolutely fantastic. Jim was saying that their best performance during his term was the Ulster final. That has to be a million times better than that, Charlie. And I'm living in Meath for 20 years and I've been surrounded by Dubliners, and we were disrespected.
Yeah.
It has to be said, we were disrespected, and that meant so much for them, and really we were up for it. 10 minutes before half-time changed the entire game.
Absolutely.
And so delighted. That Dublin half-back line hasn't had anyone run at them up until now. When we did that today, they fell apart. We ran straight down the middle of them, and we looked like scoring a goal every time we did that.
And the goals made a huge difference. I mean, Ryan McHugh's goal got us right back into the game, and then his goal after half-time really set us up.
Unbelievable. He's an absolute credit. I mean, Ryan McHugh, he changed the game right around from the first half, and like all I can say is, guys, Jim McGuinness is an absolute genius. Come on, McGuinness, go on, Donegal.
Ollie Reid's going to come in here, former county player. Ollie, I think we're saying it's our greatest ever day.
Has to be. It has to be by Jim. Nobody give them a hope at all, Charlie. Like nobody, apart from the players themselves and a lot of people around them. Like nobody give them a hope. Paper, Joe Bally, you name it, they're all up and off. So like it has to be Jim's final achievement. We're Donegal manager, right?
Absolutely. And I mean, a bit worrying when we were 7-2 down because they were kicking points from everywhere. But I was just saying, the goal settled us down.
Dublin could have been 10 points up after 20 minutes. They could, the goal Donegal got, they got a goal out of nothing. Like it really changed the game. So they're only a point up at that stage. Then it went 2 points up, 3 points up. Dublin didn't know what had to win the goal. And then a couple early scored in the second half. Really kicked on there, Charlie.
Great to see you, Ollie. Colin Anthony hasn't had the best of times. He got a lot of criticism, but when he got that second goal chance, he really battered it.
He turned up today, but I'd have to say the turning point probably. The fact that we didn't let in them couple of sniffs that Dublin had in goals, that could have been the turning point. You know?
Paul Durkin again doing the business.
Unbelievable, the save he had, unreal.
Right, boys, what do you think about it? Come on, tell me now, what did you think about it?
I don't know, it was just great.
Fantastic. Did you think we were going to win?
No.
Huh?
No, not at the start.
Not at the start. And when we got a few goals?
Yeah.
That was it. That was it. Come on in here. Come on in, I'll have a word with you. You're all excited? Huh? All excited?
Yeah.
When was the best time in the game?
Probably when we scored the third goal.
The third, Colin McFadden's goal.
Yeah.
Were you jumping up and down when we scored it?
Yeah.
How high were you up?
I don't know.
As high as you can go. Kevin, come on in here. Kevin, we're saying Donegal's greatest ever day. We're taking the minors along with the seniors.
Unreal. I keep saying to the kids we're living in unreal times here in Donegal. Like standing there before the game today and think that we were in 3 All-Ireland semi-finals in the last 4 years. For Donegal football, it is really, and we have to hand it to Jim McGuinness. Like he gets his tactics right, spot on every time. And the big games, he really gets it right.
And the spirit the guy showed there.
Unreal, like they're 5-6 points down, like you know.
Yeah.
5-6 points down, and they still kept at it, and they just stuck to their game plan. Unreal. I can't believe it, Charlie, to be honest.
And we're coming back to Croke Park for the first time ever to play in an All-Ireland minor senior final. That's something.
Unreal, and against Kerry too, as they call the kingpins of Gaelic football. That's class, Charlie. Roll on in 3 weeks.
Thanks a million, Kev. Thanks a million. Come on in. You're a happy-looking boy. You're a very. I think. Listen, this is our best day ever.
Unbelievable. I was well disappointed at the start of the week. I said there's no flags about Donegal town or anywhere. I put the flags out, my mother went off the head, I went like, yes, we have it. Unbelievable, it's shocking.
Tell me the truth now, coming up here today, did you think we could do it?
Thinking, and my heart and soul thinking, positive, nah, thinking, believe in the boys, what they done, the minors winning, that's something.
Yeah.
I can imagine what Jim McGuinness said when the minors won. He says, right boys, they can do it. Oh, Ryan McHugh, I don't know. Leon Messi is what, worth 100 million? What's Ryan McHugh worth?
That's a good question. That's a good question. Yeah, you're right.
Like, I mean,
you're right. But listen, our best day ever.
Well, 2 teams in All-Ireland final. Minors, seniors.
Doesn't get better.
Well, like roll on 3 weeks. Tickets. Anyone out there? Cork, Kerry, we're booking tickets. Give them to us.
I'm going to have a word here with the Carr brothers from Glencolmkill here. Patrick and Seamus are here, and I've been at games with them. I've been at games with them over the last couple of years. We sat beside one another in Clonus last year when Monaghan hammered us, and I think that after what happened there and what happened against Mayo, we'd all written this team off.
They had. But I knew there was something in that team because they're all good ball players. No matter what anybody says, every one of them can carry a ball. And I was delighted for Jim and the boys today. I went up to the training there a couple of weeks ago, and they were flying, you know. And I had to go back to the bookies, unfortunately, and take about £600 or £700 off them.
That's all. And tell us, we were sitting beside one there at the match. Definitely, when Dublin were kicking those points in the first half, there was some concern.
Yes, there was, but you'll always get that in every game. There'll be the low ebbs, and then they'll come to up. Now, I would say that up until the time Christy Toy came on, we were seemingly, when Christy came on, he started to attack, going straight up the centre, yes. And that created the problem where Dublin then all of a sudden weren't able to regroup, and all of a sudden we were getting 2, 3, 4 points. But I would say, and this is true, I was predicting Donegal to win by 6 points, and I was getting them at 40-1, and I took the bet of 4 points won at 33-1.
Fair play to you.
Well, but the last thing I'll say is that we shouldn't listen to those analysts, Joe Bradley and the rest of them, because they haven't a clue. It goes to prove the point today that we shouldn't be listening to them at all.
Yeah. One thing Jim's done during this whole campaign is make changes, surprising with the starting lineup. He brought Paddy McBurdy on at a good time, kicked a couple of great points. He brought Martin McElhinney on near the end there as well. You know, he seemed just to make the right calls at the right time.
Yeah, he did. He did indeed. And when Dublin had their chances earlier on, they didn't take them. There were 2 goal chances. They didn't take them. Donegal came up the field and got the goal, and that changed the whole complexion of the game. And us losing 7 points to 2 to go in and by a point up at half time was a fantastic achievement.
And tell us, lads, listen, we've been watching GAA for a long, long time. We're coming to Croke Park to take Kerry on in the All-Ireland Minor and the All-Ireland Senior Football Final. It couldn't be better, really, could it?
No, it could not. And as a matter of fact, it just shows you how old some of us are. I was here 31 years ago with Donegal in '83 when we were beaten by Galway by a point, and you were there too, Charlie. And we lost it on the sideline that day. Right. We have no problem in saying that. But at the same time, there'll never be another Jim McGuinness.
I think it's great to be playing Kerry, because I feel sorry for Mayo getting beaten yesterday, but at the same time it's nicer to play Kerry in an All-Ireland final.
That's brilliant seeing you here.
The last thing I'll say is I thought the refereeing this last 3 nights, they're not good. No way consistent. To talk about the black card now, even Neil McGee didn't deserve a black card at that stage. But gentlemanly conduct, I don't care what they say in any sport, but the way Roddy O'Carroll put the hand up in front of Neil Gallagher and the linesman looking at him all the time. That has to be questioned. We'll see, will Pat Spillane or Colin O'Rourke mention that tonight?
We better get home and see that. Thanks, boys. Thanks a while. And that's the Carr brothers, Padraig and Seamus, all the way from Glencolmkill, former county players themselves and great supporters of the team here.